We should be live on YouTube now. Let's have a look. Or do I need to click something on my end? Are we live? Hello? We're live! We're live on YouTube, guys! We are live on YouTube! And it's not in 1440p. We're live! We're live on YouTube, guys! I literally spent so much time to set up the stream so it would be in 1440p and it's not in 1440p. I don't get it. Why? Why? I literally spent so much time to set up the stream so it would be in 1440p. Why, man? Why? I don't get it. Anyways, I'll have to figure that out off stream why that's not working. That's so strange. That is genuinely so strange. I don't get it. I don't know why it's not in 1440p. Or maybe it's just going to take a bit of time to update. Is it good now? No? Anyways, we're live over on YouTube for a watch along for the first time. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the start of the stream. First time, let me just make sure I got a YouTube chat up that I can actually read if anyone does come and chat. Alright, I think we're good now. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, let's get the timer up.
And Michael always has the little edge. Anyway,
why can you guys hear that?
The first half of the season. One sec.
Sorry, we're not on it right now. We're not on it with the stuffs today. Yeah, Microsoft. What?
Damage.
What is happening, man? I had my computer everything. Let me restart my Go XLR. Does that work?
So, for example, here in Baku, historically,
oh my
it's
god!
a one-stop
I'm gonna
race.
restart Microsoft Edge. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you what's happening right now. Chrome won't let me stream my F1 broadcast, so I'm on Edge, but now Edge won't not play the audio to the stream, and I don't want to get copyrighted, especially on YouTube. Fuck. But yeah, thank you guys for coming into the YouTube chat. All right, let me get this up. Sorry, I know the stream's whack today. Trust me, we're working on being able to multi-stream at the same time, different platforms. It's not working.
Lane of the pit lane. So yeah, I mean, listen.
Why isn't it muting? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Why isn't it muting? Why isn't it muting? Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Line out. We're in shambles. I'll catch up on chat in a second. Bear with me. I can't wait to see your face. Alright, let's just check a random YouTube video. This is what happens when you do something for the first time. You to tell you, but then I can't listen to it. I've just clicked on a random Ludwig video.
Domination, the button match.
Alright, it works now. Good. Alright, let me get Microsoft Edge back up. God, I hate it. Microsoft Edge. But Chrome won't let me stream the F1 broadcast. Alright, we're back. Excuse me. No, I don't want a membership. I've already got one. I literally want to go watch... Start streaming. There we go. Start streaming. Sky Sports. F1. My Edge is so good. Be quiet. Let me get my Chrome tabs back up as well. Apologies. YouTube. This is what happens when you try something new and it doesn't work. Sky Sports F1.
His second Grand Prix start this weekend.
Why is it still playing?
Back in the good.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Now it should work.
Is wanting it.
There we go. Oh my god, Harry Benjamin's gonna get me copyrighted. Copyright strike. Alright, I think we're good now. I think we're good. Let me get the timer up for you guys, and then we'll get into it. Again, apologies for the whack start to the stream. All right. Should be good now. Mute Kick. Mute YouTube. All right, we're good. All right. This is it. Let me get the timer up, and then we can start. 55. Oh, 55. 15. Now do a little intro for the YouTube stream, because on YouTube you can actually cut the streams, which is good. All right. Welcome along, everybody, to my watch along for practice 1 for the Formula 1 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. This is my first ever live stream over on YouTube. If you don't know, you are now allowed to multi-stream if you're a Twitch partner across multiple platforms. So I'll now be doing streams on Twitch and Kick for all my streams, and F1 watch-alongs over on YouTube, as well as TikTok soon to come. So yeah, that means on a Grand Prix weekend, you can tune into my Twitch channel, you can tune into Kick, you can tune into YouTube. YouTube obviously has the option to rewind and pause, which is really nice. Twitch is obviously the main place to chat. That's where the main community is. That means after a stream ends, you can go on YouTube and watch the stream back, which would be nice. And yeah, overall, just trying to grow that YouTube presence. YouTube live streaming isn't the greatest. I probably shouldn't say that while live on YouTube. It's not the greatest, but it's really good for stuff like this, for watch-longs, one-off events where you go live for an hour, you can schedule the stream. It's obviously work in progress. I've never streamed on YouTube before, so I'll get used to it. I'll, get some thumbnails made and stuff like that. But for now, I'm live on YouTube while live on Twitch. But yeah, first watch-along is ahead. Is a go. Be sure to sync on up with the timer down in the bottom right of the screen. But yeah, let's get into it. So I missed a message in chat. First off, out on track, the cars are off 53 minutes. The players at the top right now, the mediums, everyone's just doing hard runs. Blah, blah, blah. Let's catch up on chat whilst we watch some prac. All right, what have I missed? So Gansey said, I hope Oscar shits on Lando again this weekend, just so I can see Will Buxton have another mental breakdown live. Yeah, he was speaking facts though, and yeah, I saw someone in the chat say Monza feels like there you go. Monza feels like a month ago. What's up, RS70? Yeah, it's weird. We've got 2 weeks now, and then it's gonna actually feel like a month because we've literally got a month break until the American triple header, and then we've got a 2-week break before the end of the season, which is it's a really weird way of doing it. But I think the end of the season is gonna be very, very spicy with the championship. For real, existing without problems is actually a blessing. Honestly, man, computer problems like. I turned on my computer today. YouTube isn't in 1440p like I want for some reason, even though I did all my test streams in 40. I don't know. I don't get it. And then my Microsoft, my Google Chrome is not working. My audio mix is not working. It's like, can it just stay the same overnight? And then you have to like play around, or the good old restart. Once you restart it, it's fine. Pappy Exter, what is up, Checo Perez? Yeah, we got the Checo shirt on today. I like the bottom of the shirt. It's got like red, white, and green for Mexico. I do like the bottom of the shirt. I just thought I'd chuck this on because Checo, the street king merchant, the street king. What do you call it? Algado con la Pipa and Taylor Ray, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the stream. I'm the first chat in the Ponden YouTube chat ever. Damn, that's a big, maybe in years to come we'll have like thousands and thousands of viewers on YouTube, and you can say you're the first ever one on YouTube chat. Ryan Goes Karting, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. 1080p 60 fps on YouTube for me. Yeah, it's meant to be 1440p. I don't know why, because now that I have a 1440p monitor, what's happened here? I just spat on my monitor. Oh. Was that on Williams? Was that a bit of Iverton? Oh! Bottas almost ended up in the wall there. That was actually a really good save. Was that a bit of a part of the car coming off of the Williams? Or was that a bit of like signage around the track? But yeah, YouTube's meant to be in 1440p 60 fps because my monitor is now 1440p. I'm eventually going to I'm going to update this camera so it's in 4K. So I'll be streaming in 1440p with a 4K camera. It'll be nice. And my OBS is set up in 1440p. So I'm meant to be live on YouTube in 1440p. For some reason, it's in 1080p. Not sure why. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah. When is F1 starting? It's already started. We are 10 minutes into the session. Magic, what's up, dude? Wow. Lewis has only been out for 3 laps and his seat's already hot. They had the same issue last weekend, Mercedes, but it was a very hot weekend, so I thought that would have been the case. But now Yeah. Ban incoming. Yeah, I hope that start of the live stream where I just blipped the audio a little bit on YouTube doesn't get like a copyright strike, but yeah. I would love to get, can you get pop-out chat? Or you can get a pop-out chat for YouTube. That would be nice. I'd love to get a pop-out chat for YouTube so I can just, you know, not that I'll be focusing on YouTube chat the most. It's just nice to have. So yeah, for the people who haven't heard my whole spiel about multi-streaming, like I explained before, you can now multi-stream across multiple platforms. Twitch didn't allow it, but now you can. So Twitch obviously is where I've grown my community. It's in my opinion, the best place to stream. And then you've got Kick, which sucks. I'm testing out Kick for IRL F1 this weekend, but overall I might not stream on Kick after this week. Alright, Piash, you're not happy with the car bottoming out. Yeah, so Kick you can also multi-stream on. I just do that for the sake of it, just because, like, why not? You know, maybe someone comes into the stream. But yeah, YouTube and TikTok's where it's at. They both have their own pros. YouTube is great because I obviously have my F1 YouTube channel over there with all my live reaction content. And YouTube's really good for scheduling content, scheduling streams and events to go live. It's not really good for just going live and randomly playing games and stuff, but it's really good for being like, all right, today's F1 Watchalong. All right, today's this event. And then scheduling it, putting a thumbnail out, blah, blah, blah. So I think this is going to be really good for Watchalongs. It will build up over time. I also, when you search F1 Watchalong or F1 Live, that is a good quote from Straw. This is not a car. That's fine. He got Adrian Newey. Next year will be fine. Next year will be fine. Quickly finish what I was saying about multi-streaming is YouTube has its own good purpose because I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, when you search up F1 Watchalong or F1 Live on YouTube, the streams that pop up are really low quality. Like it's like super amateur streams, I feel, unless I'm missing something, but at least on the search feed, it's like super low quality streams or people with no audio or like whatever. So I really want to build up a good consistent watch along community over on YouTube, or like consistency over on YouTube, because I feel like it's missing over there. And then yeah, TikTok's purpose is it's short form. People are just scrolling TikTok and go, oh, F1's on, and then come into the stream. So it's just trying to get myself everywhere. Twitch will always be the main place, the main community. But it's nice to just have a YouTube chat up. So when I run out of messages on Twitch chat, I have some YouTube messages to read and stuff like that. But I think the best thing of all, oh, red flag. Oh. I'm assuming that's for the debris. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's for the debris. Interesting. To finish what I'm saying about multi-streaming, the best thing about it is watch-alongs on Twitch can suck sometimes, because if you're ahead of me, you can't pause. If you're behind me, you can't pause. So, well, if you're ahead of me, you can pause your broadcast. But anyways, YouTube allows you to fast forward, rewind, pause, everything. You can go back in time live. So if you missed what was it? Is it because of Charles? No, it wouldn't have been because of him. That's just a replay. The red flag must be for some debris. Yeah, so the best thing about YouTube is you can just rewind, fast forward, do all that stuff. So yeah, anyways, enough about watch-alongs. Let's talk about the session. Let's talk about F1. It's interesting. Yeah, they still haven't shown what this is for, which is strange. It has to be debris. Otherwise, yeah. Oi. What are all these guys doing in the YouTube chat right now? All right. Catching up on my message in chat. Again, apologies for the weird start to today's stream. Going live on a brand new platform and making sure everything works whilst already running late because of problems is not fun. But we're live now and we're good to go. Whole grid in a Williams sandwich right now. He's got something in his left elbow. On Edge, that is a problem. You'll need to shower afterwards. Oh my god. On Edge, I can have the live timing up next to your stream on the same tab. Instead of having to split on Windows. Oh, that's a cool feature. Yeah. Yo, dude, what's your opinion on Stroll F1 2026 World Champion? What's up, Ryan Goes Karting? Yeah, so obviously the big news, we talked about it in the last stream, Adrian Newey going to Aston Martin. Am I surprised? No. Is it a bad move? Absolutely not. I see people online being like, why would he go to Aston Martin? He's just chasing the bag. Absolutely not. He wanted a team in the UK, right? That rules out Ferrari. He wanted a team that he could build up. That rules out McLaren and Mercedes at the moment because they're already near the top. Aston Martin is a perfect team for him. Not only does he get the most money, he gets shares in a company, he gets to stay in the UK, he gets to build a team up from a team that's not won a championship before. And, well, I don't know, I'm assuming Racing Point's never won a championship. Like that factory team, that... Oh, it's just a little bit of debris, but I guess they got to be careful because of the puncture, in case there's punctures. Oh, that's a big piece of metal. Bro... He's showing the camera. That's cool. I forgot what I was saying, man. I'm losing my train of thought so much today. It just makes so much sense for him to go to Aston. Because, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Racing Point, that, like, factory team, they've never won a championship before, right? So he can build them up. Aston Martin, prestigious company. Yeah, I think it makes all the right sense for him to go there. And he gets to work with Alonso, who he said he wanted to work with. Who said Stroll 2026 world champion, and where can I get the, whatever substance are on? I mean, you never know. Maybe Lawrence will have to drop Alonso and pick up Sargent so Stroll can win. Leclerc will win, mark my word. You reckon he'll win in Baku? I think Leclerc's on like a redemption arc this year. You know what I mean? Like he's won his home Grand Prix, which he's never won before. He won Monza. I feel like it's his time to win Baku after getting so many poles there and, you know, never getting the win, I think. And you know, I am stupid moment in 2019. It'd be pretty cool if he won Baku. Stroll's hopefully going to fuck off to WEC or whatever. Yeah, I think, was that quote real? I swear I saw a quote from Lawrence saying that if the opportunity, or Mike Crack saying, if the opportunity to pick up Max comes about, then Stroll will go to WEC. I'm gonna need 5 monitors to mod at this point. You don't need to mod every chat limit. You just Twitch is fine. Just Twitch is fine. But thank you. Khan chat, what's up, dude? We know that won't happen. No, so the whole of October without F1, yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I mean, I already do since I'm a nerd, but at this point, I might as well turn into an asset launch control. His last street win was over a year ago. Ain't no way he's still cool on that. I mean, yeah, that period of time. I hate when people are like, he's not a street king, like he's blah, blah, but like a lot of his wins are all on the street circuit. So are all his wins on street circuits other than Bahrain, Saudi, Monaco, Baku, Singapore? Yeah, all his wins other than Bahrain are on street circuits. So it's fair to call him that. But yeah, I don't think street king's the right word. I just think his strength is streets. But he's probably no better than anyone else on a street circuit. It's sad to see what happened to Bottas and Sainz. They both deserve better drives, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Sainz is a great driver, but I think we're in just that position now where there's so much talent on the grid that even a driver like Sainz can't get into a top team. Although I'm surprised Mercedes didn't sign Sainz and give Kimi Antonelli a year in the Williams. I hope the 4K camera isn't expensive because it's so annoying when YouTubers and streamers have an expensive camera just set as a webcam. Well, so this camera that I have, I used to use for my media course, and then I now use it for a stream cam because I don't do my media course or media work anymore. So it is overkill for F1 for live streams, but it also allows me to do 4K 60 FPS, which is quite nice. But yeah, again, I haven't set it up in 4K yet. It's just in 1080p. But look, you know me. I'll put it to good use with the lighting and stuff. But yeah, it's funny when you see like 4K cameras and the shittest lighting you've ever seen. Norris sandbanging, he thinks we can't see him. Norris heard Piastri will be back down and decided to give up. He already bitched him, man. I hate this guy. We talk about Lando. Or we talk about Stroll. Oh, no, we talk about Stroll. What's up, Addy? Sorry, I know I'm delayed on chat. They need to invest in a high-powered leaf blower for debris. On God. On God. Or like XQC says, just blow it off the track. Adrian's like 70. Doesn't he care about the bag? He doesn't care about the bag. No, I agree. I don't think he cares as much about the bag as people make it out to be. But yeah. Please do YouTube commentary for the race as well. I will, Eden Kim. I will. Every session now. Every session will be live on YouTube. Well, I'm in a red flag. It looks like it's just the debris that's brought out the red flag here. How old is Adrian, by the way? I was shocked. I thought he was 70 plus, but he's only like 55 or 60 or something. He's not as old as people make him, as I thought. All right, session's back. Also want more time with the family, and now Aston has the factory near his house. It's an important aspect. Chat, if you had 60 years old and wanted to stay with family, what would you do? Yeah, no, exactly, Luthian, exactly. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't understand why people care if he's chasing the money. Everyone looks for more money in their career. Yeah, I think the problem is when people make a move that makes no sense, right? Like if Adrian went to Haas because it was the most paying one, that I would question. But he's going to a top team, and if he's deciding between Ferrari, Aston, and Red Bull, well, he wanted a new challenge, so he doesn't want to go to Red Bull. Ferrari's not in the UK. It just left Aston, really, didn't it? No, another Charles win, just a rumor. If Leclerc wins Baku, he should say I'm no longer stupid. What's up, Crackwatch? How's it going, dude? High-powered leaf blower for debris. Lamar, are you trying to kill a Marshall? I don't appreciate getting called out, though. He's also a shareholder now. Yeah, that's big. That's big. I think you'd be way more... Oh, Ocon no power. Maybe another red flag here. I think if you're an investor in a company, you're going to be way more invested in that team than if you weren't. Grid Jokes 11's in the YouTube chat right now. God damn. It's actually weird looking at another chat. Wait, who's this on the broadcast? Jack Villeneuve? It is, right? YouTube Premium is a good investment for yeah, I have YouTube Premium mainly for the stream because watching ads while on stream is like not good. But yeah. Is that a Red Bull can in the back? I have got a coconut Red Bull today. Oh, you're talking about the fridge. Yeah, that's a Red Bull fridge. Ben Dean Meal, what's up, Trent? What is that? I see you guys posting that. What does that mean? Maybe it mean. What's happened to Ocon? Is this? I'm just assuming this engine's just gone. Oh. Sainz have gone down the runoff. Remember the Ferrari double retirement in Baku in 2022? That was tragic. Brake-by-wire failure for Sainz and then a big engine boom for Leclerc. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but Hulk deserves a better seat as a number 2 driver. Bro's generally good. There's a lot of talent on the grid now, I understand, but damn, bro deserves a shot at least. He's been overdriving that Haas will see him. Well, he's going to Audi. He's at Audi now. I think that if I think Audi is the perfect place for him. I think it's a team that has the chance to move its way up the grid, and he can be an integral part of doing that. And yeah, I just think Hulkenberg isn't a top tier driver, so I think Audi would suit him a lot. Oh, he's locked up. A good save from Sainz. Better to do that than crash. Not agree. Depends on the family. In my case, if my father's a millionaire at 60 years, I have my future with my wife and my kids. I want to continue the future and from time to time ask for more money in my company if I need it from my father. But it's just me and my way of thinking, yeah. Yeah, it all depends on the person. For me, it just blows my mind that people are out there like, he's chasing the bag. It's like, he's chasing the bag. What do you mean? He will get paid fuckloads of money no matter what team he goes to. He's picked the team that makes the most sense for him. Hopefully Hulkenberg gets a podium in his Audi days. That would be good. If Hulkenberg can secure a podium before he retires, that would be cherry on top for his career. I mean, maybe not a cherry. That would be like the actual ice cream of his career, because he hasn't really done much in his career other than just be a standard, like, I don't even want to say mediocre. He's a good driver. How do I put this? Hulkenberg's been maybe an above mediocre driver. No, I'd say he's mediocre. No. Hulkenberg is a mediocre driver. If we're looking at people like Stroll, and I would say drivers like even like Ocon, Sargent, they're below average. I would say Hulkenberg's dead on average. You reckon Hulkenberg's above average? Who's average then? If Sargent, Stroll, and Ocon are below average, who is average if it's not Hulkenberg and Bottas? I guess there's an argument you could put Ocon and people like Jolyon Palmer in that in the average category. Prime Gasly is average. Prime Gasly is average. No, I'm not even having that. I'm not having that. Perez is prime average. See, okay, this is an interesting one. Right now, Perez is below average in it performance-wise, but overall as a driver, right? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Hulkenberg and Perez's 10-year careers. I think Perez is a better driver than Hulkenberg. I think it's hard. Okay, is Perez underperforming? Absolutely, 100%. But as a driver, if you put Perez and Hulkenberg in the same car that wasn't a Red Bull, even the same car that is a Red Bull, Perez is doing better. I think Perez's years at Racing Point showed that he is a much better driver than a lot of drivers on the grid. It's just unfortunate he's fallen at a team that, fallen into a car that does not suit him at all. You know? Like, are we going to go around and say Daniel Ricciardo's shit? No, he's not. He was just in an awful car at McLaren and lost his mojo, right? Seb Vettel as well. 4-time champ. You can't say he's shit just because he was at Ferrari in a car he wasn't comfortable in. But the thing is with Perez, Ricciardo, and Vettel, with all those examples I've given, yellow flag. Oh my God. I was literally about to say, when signs went off before, I was literally about to say, if you push and practice and crash, you're absolutely stupid. And he's gone and done it again. Leclerc, what are you doing, man? It's fine. He's building up the story for the weekend. Guys, don't worry. He's building up the story for the weekend, okay? Hasn't won in Baku ever. Got in multiple poles here. Crashed in 2019. I am stupid moment. He's crashed in the FP1. He's gonna build up now. He's gonna win the weekend, right? He's building it up. I hope he had the brain to say, I am stupid after he crashed. Sup, Superman? Water Malone? Leave with the wallet. Bruh. Whoa. Yeah, he didn't lock up. It looks like he just broke late. He couldn't back out of that. He couldn't back out of that. He came around that corner thinking he's going to make it. Like, usually if you lock up and then you turn in, you're done. You're done. As soon as you lock up, back out. Oh, you hit the dirt. Yikes! 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 Big yikes! Big yikes! Oh, it's gonna take like fucking 10 minutes as well. Oh my God. Hasn't crashed in a while. He was due on. That's true. That's the thing. This is what pisses me off about F1, right? Now, all the memes, I love memes. I love the memes. The F1 memes lately have been so good. Like, usually when like probably a year ago, you'd go on Twitter and all the memes were like, you know, those like stock standard photos that every single meme has? Like all the social accounts use? Boring. No one gives a fuck. I want to see creative stuff. The Twitter algorithm now, holy fuck. Every time I go on Twitter after a race or quali, I die laughing. It's the funniest shit. They don't use the normal preset little shitty photos anymore. They like actually make like good stuff. Anyways, the thing is, I'm gonna go on Twitter after this, and it's gonna be like Leclerc crashing again, Leclerc crashing, street circuit crashing. Bro hasn't crashed in fucking ages. Get the leaf blower up, blow the whole car off the track. Charles Dead's at a bum at this rate. No, he's not. He wants to play at hard mode, yeah. That is funny, though. Ocon is the definition of mid, in my opinion. Not bad enough to drop, but bad enough to hate, yeah. I wouldn't say Ocon's bad, though. I just think his performance... Like, some drivers can perform at an okay level, but they bring marketing, or they bring experience, or they bring attitude. Ocon, I would say, has the same level of skill as a lot of the drivers on the grid, but he doesn't bring any marketability. He doesn't bring much experience at all. Like, oh, but he's been in the sport for however many... Don't care. He doesn't bring as much as other drivers. And what's the other thing? I don't think he brings a good attitude. He just fucking takes out his teammate every second race. They literally blow anything up. The little tiniest slightest thing and make a super big deal. It was a crazy catchy headline, and then the article literally says nothing. Yeah. Well, man, that's more the media. I'm more talking about like the memes on Twitter, but yeah. I messaged before reference to the media, right? F1 is pure marketing. Put them in a GT3 car, and they will get destroyed. You reckon if you put every F1 driver... Wait, I want to hear this. You reckon if you put every F1 driver in a GT3 car up against GT3 drivers, they would all get destroyed? Is that a troll? No, I need to know if that's a troll message or not before I respond. Has there been a year when he actually hasn't crashed at Baku? Probably not. Half of them would. Well, put any GT3 driver in an F1 car and they would crash. So what the fuck are we talking, like, without any practice or what? If they had no practice, probably. Okay, I'm going to give one example. There's many examples we can use. I'm going to use my beloved Liam Lawson. Liam Lawson, 2 F2 seasons, hops in to DTM. First time ever driving GT3 cars. His whole career was karting, Formula Ford, F3, F2. Never touched a GT car. He hops in a GT car in DTM against very experienced GT drivers and basically wins the championship in his first season at 20 years old. And you're telling me Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso couldn't hop in a GT car and at least be good? Okay, some drivers I'm not sure about. Drivers like Lewis Hamilton, I don't know how you're doing a GT car. That man's just a Formula 1 car merchant. Max Verstappen and Alonso, undoubtedly, I would bet a lot of money on it that Max Verstappen and Alonso could hop into DTM and win it in the first season. If Liam Lawson can win DTM in his first season as a 20-year-old who's never touched an F1 car, Max and Alonso could easily hop in and win the championship. So I fully disagree with you that GT3 drivers would destroy F1 drivers. Max drives GT3 on iRacing, doesn't he? And LMP, yeah. Sure would be a god on a GT3. You should switch as soon as possible. Are you on Liam's payroll? Dude, it's an example, man. Is that in slow-mo? Or was that such a slow... Okay, that was slow-mo. HUD over Lawson? No. No. Excuse me. Liam's girlfriend is putting a restraining order on you for half of Liam. He's not even in the sport yet. Wait, are we resuming already? Like, why do they do that? They see 3 cars coming into the pit lane, and they're like, let's just release Hulkenberg into him. Who leads F1 first, Daniel or Checo? Ooh. It's hard because Checo could end up without a seat at the end of this year and has to do a Daniel Ricciardo where there's no seats for him to go to. Other than maybe Stake, if Stake decide to wait. Maybe that's what Stake's doing. Maybe Stake's waiting to see if Checo or Daniel get dropped. That's a good signing. If I'm Stake, I'm the last team on the grid to make a change. I am waiting for Checo or Daniel to get dropped and signing that driver. Sorry, Bottas, but Perez and Ricciardo beat both of them beat Bottas. And marketing wise, like, sorry, Bottas. And if I'm Daniel or Checo, I'm going to Stake. Push past everyone to let them buy to do a start. Perez has a contract for 2025, letting y'all know. He goes, Bearman. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Bearman out on track. First weekend with Haas. If you don't know, Kevin Magnussen racked up 12 penalty points. 11? 12 penalty points? I can't remember how much it is. Which means he's banned for one race suspension. So Oliver Bearman is filling in. Obviously, Ollie is going to Haas next season. So it's kind of like a debut race. I mean, it's not the exact car that he'll be in next year, but it's almost like a debut race. I mean, he's obviously had his debut in a Ferrari, but it's his debut with Haas. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Oh no, another yellow flag. Don't tell me. If this is signs in the wall. Okay, we're green. Imagine we cutting signs in the wall. Liam Lawson 100% deserves an F1 seat. I agree. Is the chat on Twitch? Yeah, so the chat on screen at the moment is just Twitch chat. I am going to set it up for it to be a multi-stream chat, but I just need to figure it out because, surprisingly, even though multi-streaming has become very popular in the last year, there's only like 2 websites that do multi-chats, and they fucking are so ugly. So I'm going to try code one myself using this like GitHub download. Not code it, but like design set up one myself using this GitHub download, but that'll take me a bit of time. So for now, it's just the Twitch chat on screen. Bearman's going to do well in the Haas next season. Yeah, up against Ocon, I think he should do well. As long as I think Bearman and Ocon, this is my theory, right? Come back to this when this happens. My theory is Bearman and Ocon are going to get along mutually, not like best buds, like Ocon's, you know, yeah, Ocon. They're going to get along. And then as soon as one thing happens on track, Bearman is just not going to give a fuck about Ocon. Like, I feel like Bearman's that type of guy. I reckon Bearman's a super nice guy. Super nice to fans, super nice to people he doesn't know, super nice to his friends. But the second he doesn't like someone, he doesn't give a fuck. He gives me, like, it's not an ego, but he gives me, like, he seems like a very confident guy. He's kind of like, well, why would I... He gives me the vibe that he'd just be like, well, why would I waste my time with Ocon? I don't care about him. And it's not like a Max Verstappen, like, oh, I just drive F1 cars, like, I don't care attitude. It's more like well, why would I care about Ocon? I don't know how to explain it. I just get that vibe that Bearman and Ocon are going to have, like, one incident, and then Bearman's just, like, not going to give a fuck about Ocon anymore. Like, it's going to go from, oh, I'm the little rookie, and, like, my teammate, oh my god, I love my teammate, to, like, okay, I don't care. Pedal War doing FP1 at Mexico would be hype. Yeah, that's sick. Very happy for him. Bearman's not French, so Ocon won't battle him. Hey, Perez wasn't French either, and Ocon battled him non-stop. Bearman gives me pushover vibes. That's kind of, I don't think Bearman's a pushover. No, I would say I think Bearman and Piastri would be very similar in attitudes. Very much want to win. Very like gonna be on the same level as their teammate. If he gets told to back out, he'll back out. If he's told to be nice to his teammate, he will. Otherwise, he won't give a fuck. There's drivers like Bottas who, like, they don't even need to be told to be a pussy, and they'll be a pussy. But I feel like Bearman will only do it if told. So that's kind of what I mean. Like he won't give a he will care about Ocon until he has a reason to not give a fuck about Ocon. Twitter's going mad with the Charles Latifi and muscle memory memes. Wait, muscle memory memes? That copy paste is funny. Wanna see your face. Ocon's final F1 contract could be. They're saying must remember because apparently he always crashes, and especially at Baku. Yeah, he crashed. Okay, let's do all the crashes. 2019. Did he crash in 2018 as rookie season? 2019 he did the I am stupid moment. 2020 did we race there in 2020? I can't remember. Then there was the year where he crashed in quali. Then he had the engine retirement. I can't remember. Too many. Colapinto over Antonelli. Oof. I mean, right now, Colapinto, like, another yellow flag. Who's this for? Why do they never cut to the yellow flags? Are they just like, oh, it doesn't matter? Red flag. Oh my God. It's Colapinto. As we were talking about him, he's crashed. Oofed. Oofed. Look. He's a rookie. He is a rookie. So he gets a little bit more lenience. But his job was to come into Williams and not crash. And he went wide in Monza and lost that lap time, which was disappointing. But it was like, okay, we'll let him off. We'll let him off. And now he's crashed in practice at Baku. He can't have another crash this weekend. Oh, he's lost the rear. Oi, 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 oi. He had enough time there for his heart to sink. Yeah, he's gone off. He's gone into the dirty part of the track, it looks like. Yeah, look. Yeah, he's been brought in not to crash and he's crashed now. That's not good, but it's his first crash. Now he can't afford to have another crash this weekend. It's very hard, you know. He's coming to Baku, his first time at Baku. Never done Baku before, and he's in an F1 car. I was going to say, in response to the Antonelli over Colapinto over Antonelli message, I was going to say, right now, if I had to place money on someone in an F1 race, it would be Colapinto, because Colapinto's had more time in an F1 car, more experience, and he showed in Baku. He showed in Monza that he is quite consistent and solid. So yeah, I was going to say he just needs to keep that up and, you know, stop them and not stay away from mistakes. But there we go, he's crashed. So I think Baku's going to be an interesting weekend. We've already had 2 crashes. My lord. Close enough. Welcome back, Logan Sargent. Logan would have done that as well. Yeah. So would Nick DeFries. They need to clean those fucking streets, man. Everybody's sliding. This is Baku heritage. Have RB got the old floor or the new one? You talking about Red Bull or RB? I hate the word RB. Okay, the thing is, I say RB when I'm talking about RB. But when people say RB, I don't know if they mean Red Bull or RB. V-Carb, Red Bull. Who died? Colapinto. At least Bird Mayland is finally getting somewhere. Yep, true. Well, technically he doesn't really come out, right? It would just be the medical car right now. Kimi showed good promise in my opinion. He is in his first He had his first ever time on an F1 car properly. He was up to pace with the top runners in a Merc and was on pace for the fastest time at that point in time. He crashed where more experienced drivers nearly lost it multiple times. Kivi's problem is to slow down and consistently not speed up. I would even go as far as saying I don't think we can even form an opinion about Antonelli in an F1 car yet, because he literally did one lap, which was the first laps of the session. He was really fucking quick, but was everyone else just going slow? Like George Russell could have gone, oh, it's my first lap, I'm not even trying. And Antonelli's gone, I'm going full tit, balls to the wall, going in there, and then sets a lap a little bit quicker than Russell. And then he's crashed on his next lap. And it's like, okay, it doesn't really matter how fast his lap is because no one else was fucking trying. And then he's crashed. But I will say I like the approach of I'm in an F1 car, I need to prove myself. But he's also crashed, which is very Max Verstappen-esque of like, I would rather give it my 110% and risk crashing than give my 90% and keep the car out of the wall. Part of me is like, okay, he knew he was getting signed. It doesn't really matter what he does, so it doesn't matter if he crashes. But then, at the same time, if he already knows he's getting signed, why does he need to push or crash the car? Especially it's not his own car. But yeah, it was a very tough corner, don't get me wrong. RB is Red Bull, VCARB is VCARB. It's simple. But you can't say RB is Red Bull when a team on the grid is called RB! Get rid of him and bring back Logan. Safety car hasn't been around for like 7 races. Yeah, it's kind of crazy now. Everyone else drove it like an FP1 session. Exactly. Val's about to put himself in the car. To be fair, this is all Red Bull's fault for naming the fucking team RB. I would have way preferred Racing Bulls, but then again, we'd still be calling both teams RB, so. Why couldn't they just named it something that wasn't RB? Like, I don't know why they didn't just call them Visa Bulls. That's way better. Or, okay, can someone explain what's the difference between Visa and Cash App? Is Cash App like PayPal and Visa? This is my theory, right? Cash App is like PayPal. It's an app to be able to send and transfer money, blah, blah, blah. Visa is the company that does all the like transactions and algorithms and networking behind money transfers. So they're kind of like a partner company. Like, is Visa the network behind Cash App? If not, why the fuck are 2 money companies sponsoring the same team? I don't fucking get it. Team VP long neck. Just stay with AlphaTauri. Yeah, but I don't think AlphaTauri is continuing anymore. Like, okay, so I heard that by what I assumed was AlphaTauri as a clothing brand is staying once they leave F1. They're still going to partner the team. They're still going to provide the clothing. I've not seen AlphaTauri in F1 since they left. They're meant to be doing the clothing for the FIA. Don't see it. I thought they were going to do the clothing for RB. I don't see it. I don't see AlphaTauri anywhere now. I don't see any drivers wearing AlphaTauri. It's like died. Which, look, I don't think AlphaTauri was a great Racing Bulls would have been great. What's up, Tom? Yeah, I don't think. What was I saying? Oh, I don't think AlphaTauri was a great investment in the end. This is what I don't get. I'm a big Red Bull fan. I love their branding. I love their branding. They always kill it with the branding and the marketing side of things. I don't understand why they did a luxury clothing brand. When you think of Red Bull, I don't think luxury. I think extreme sports. That's the first thing I think of. I think Formula One. I think athletes. I think energy drink. I don't think luxury. I don't think, like when you think of luxury, you think wine, you think champagne, you think, liqueur. I don't think Red Bull. If Red Bull made a sports brand, yeah, it's very hard to compete with Adidas, Nike, Puma, etc. But if they made a sports brand and all the athletes wore the sports brand, the F1 team was a sports brand, AlphaTauri would have been so good. But they went the luxury route, and I don't really understand it personally. Cash App sounds like Beam It. What the hell is a Beam It? Visa is Visa. I know what Visa is. I know Visa is like MasterCard, but I like what exactly is Visa? Because it's one of the biggest companies in the world. All right, red flag's done now. Visa's a card company, Cash App is a PayPal thing. They're completely different and separate. Visa's a card company, transaction now. Okay, yeah. No, Visa has nothing to do with Cash App. Oh, I thought they were partner companies. That was my assumption. I miss Alpha It sounded fucking sick. Yeah, I like Alpha as well. The only thing I didn't like about the AlphaTauri name was the fact that it was a word meshed together. Like that. I don't know why they didn't just add a space in between it. I think that looks so much better. It being spaced out. The true part of Conron or H&M. What's this? What's this X tweet? Sergio Perez claims media didn't understand slump with Red Bull's issues now so big that even Max is feeling them. Yeah, it's interesting from Checo to say that, oh, well, I've had these issues for years and now Max is having them. But the thing is, Max dealt with those issues for years. So I don't know what angle Perez is going with that quote. I don't know if he's saying, oh, my car was fucked for so long, now Max's car is fucked. Like as in he was the only one who had those problems. Or if he's saying like, look, see, Max has those problems, I've been telling you. But if it's the first way, why would Red Bull give Perez a poopy car? And why would Red Bull give Perez a poopy car and Max the good car? And if it's the other way, then he's kind of like almost roasting himself, because like Max was able to deal with the poopy car for so long, and now it's so bad that Max even can't drive it. It looks better together. One word is better. His driving is too advanced. He felt the future problems because Red Bull is poopy when it's understeer and recently developed towards understeer. What was the name of Toro Rosso before Toro Rosso? I think it's always been Toro Rosso, right? Ever since... Oh, you mean before Red Bull took over? Was it? Yeah, it would have been HRT, right? Actually, let me have a look. Oh, fucking Edge, dude. I hate Edge. Jaguar. No, that's what... Red Bull took over Jaguar, didn't they? Scuderia Toro Rosso. Let's have a look. Company history. So it was... Yeah, it was Scuderia Toro Rosso until it was Red Bull Toro Rosso Honda. And then it changed to AlphaTauri. But who did they take it over from? It was Minardi. Oh, it was Minardi. Okay. Yeah, and Red Bull bought Jaguar. What team was it? Wait, what team bought a team for really cheap? Was it Braun or Red Bull that bought their previous team? That brought the team for like $1? Conspiracy theories time. Newey knew he was leaving Red Bull and decided to self-sabotage the car's design. No, he wouldn't be allowed to do that. If Adrian Newey did that, it's Gigabrain at the same time silly, because you're not allowed to do that, and he would get, if that got found out, he would get major repercussions. Like there has to be something in the contract where if you sabotage a team for financial gains for another company, blah, blah, you're done. Why would Adrian Newey do that? Second off, if Red Bull, if that happened, Red Bull giving all their faith in Adrian Newey, they'd be dumb to do that. And you're telling me not a single other technical director, aerodynamicist who's studied it, has looked at the car and gone, that fucking sucks. Yeah, I don't think that would happen at all. All right, Verstappen and Hamilton very, very close at the top right now as we come to the end of FP1. Braun bought an F1 team for £1. Didn't Didn't Red Bull buy Jaguar for cheap as well? That's how you do it, Colapinto. That's how you do it. You feel you're gonna overshoot it, and then you back out. Yeah, that's why I love street circuits, man. You know, some people don't like street circuits because you can't drive the track comfortably, but I kind of like street circuits because you can really separate the boy from the man on the track, you know what I mean? Like, to get a perfect lap, you have to really push it, but if you over push it, you're in a wall. And in a normal track, okay, you use a little bit more curb, you might touch the grass, you might touch the gravel. There you go, Piastri's starting his lap. I actually really like Harry Benjamin's commentary. That first weekend, was it Imola? I thought he's got a very nice commentary voice. You know, I think sometimes commentary voices can be a bit boring. Oh, another yellow. Who's this? Probably someone going off rather than crashing. Again, why don't they just cut to it? It's green. Why don't they cut to it? You know what I mean? Like, it's like biggest blue balls of all time. Yeah, I think he's got a good commentary voice. I think sometimes people's voices can be annoying or this and the other. I feel like Harry's is quite... It's very... I don't know. I think it suits commentary quite well. I think obviously he's very new to commentary, and doesn't have a lot, like, you know, as much experience as, say, Alex Jax or Crofty, but I think he's good at building up the stories. I think he's good at commentating what's on screen. Yeah, I quite like him. I got to chat to him for like a good solid 20 minutes at an event recently. It was super nice. Like, it was great to chat to him and like hear his insight into... Damn, a lot of cars bouncing. But yeah, it was really nice to speak to him. Again, I didn't know much about Harry prior to... I didn't know anything about Harry, to be honest, before him coming on board as a commentator this year in replace of Crofty for a few races. But yeah, you know, I was asking him, like, what's it like? Like, were you nervous? He's like, man, I was shitting it. I was like, dude, it does not come across like that at all on the broadcast. He's like, yeah, man, I'm so nervous. But working alongside Karun, he's really, really nice. Yeah, he just spoke really highly of Karun and how those two like bounce off of each other. But yeah, it was really interesting. Like, I respect commentary so much. I think commentary is one of those jobs that it's such a big part of a broadcast that, you know, it's hard not to criticize sometimes. You know, you're speaking for hours on end and, you know, sometimes people are going to stutter or say something wrong or say, you know, whatever. But I think it's all about consistency. And I think, you know, Crofty's kind of been on the downward spiral of consistency, whereas I think Alex Jax is just getting better and better, to be honest. And I think Harry Benjamin's been a nice fresh breath of fresh air. That's what I'm trying to say. Did you stress test it? And if so, and if you did, what is the process of doing it? Wait, what was that for? Oh, did you build your PC or just get it pre-built? Streaming PC I built myself. I built it on stream, actually. My gaming PC, I bought the parts and then gave it to a PC store to build because it was only like $100 to pay someone to build it. So I was like, okay, I've spent all this money on parts. $100 is nothing. And it avoids all the stress of it all. I didn't stress test it. I just made sure I played a game and that was it. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but Crofty's commentary has been mid this season so far. Alex has been gold every time. I don't think it's unpopular. I think it's very 50-50 between if people prefer Crofty or Alex Jax at the moment. I love Alex Jax. I think I've watched sports for many, many, many years, from football to UFC to Counter-Strike to, you know, darts to whatever it may be. I think Alex Jax and Will Buxton are two of the best people. I'm not saying Will Buxton as a commentator, but as a pundit. I think those two are so good at their job. At the end of the day, you got to do what's right for your sport. If Crofty commentated, if Alex Jacks commentated football, he'd suck. But I think he's really good at motorsport. Didn't you commentate for Red Bull Sim? Last year I did commentary for something, and that was really hard because I had to commentate and run the stream at the same time. Next week I got to commentate for Oracle Racing League, but so yeah, I don't really. It's not really commentary. It's more just like talking about what's on the stream. It is commentary at the end of the day, but it's more just like talking about what's happening on stream, playing off of the person you're commentating with. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not dreading it as much as last time. But I'm happy to give it a go. Darts commentary is so hype. I love it. Yeah. I've always wanted to build a PC, but I've got a good enough laptop and console. To me, it's just more convenient, especially Xbox Game Pass reward. Yeah, it's up to you really. Like some people just like the convenience of plugging in a console, whereas for me, like Counter-Strike's not on console, DayZ's not on console. All these games aren't on console, so I have to buy a PC. And then I started playing Counter-Strike competitively, so that I wanted a good PC that had good FPS. Whereas some people just like all they want is 60 FPS. You know what I mean? Some people want high quality. Some people don't care about quality. Some people want good FPS. All right, Perez goes up to third. Yeah, that's a good lap for Perez. Right on the back of Max. That is a really good lap. Okay, but Max is improving now. Three tenths up. Okay. 3/10 up for Checo isn't great, but maybe better than usual. I would like to see Checo have a good weekend this weekend. I really want to see him have a good weekend. That America's insane on the straights. Brad doesn't mean too much, but at least Brad is actually doing something at the moment. Yeah. All right, that's everyone's time's done. That is going to wrap up FP1. If you're on Twitch, stick around. We're going to get into FP2 in 2.5 hours time. If you're over on YouTube right now, be sure to come over to the Twitch stream. Let me type it out in chat. Twitch.tv/Ponden. Yeah, if you're over on YouTube, be sure to join us over on Twitch. We're going to continue the stream. We've got some videos to watch. We've got some things to talk about. We've got F2 qualifying to watch. Otherwise, I will be back for FP2 in 2.5 hours time. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys for FP2.